If you just think about this, it's not going to help you get better at fighting. So what we need to do is we need to use this practically. So we're back with another fighting philosophy video. These videos are all about the mental side of training rather than the physical techniques. Something I see a lot spread around the place is the idea that fighting is all about not getting hit, or fighting is about stopping your opponent from doing something. Fighting is about 100% your game and 0% their game. That's not how I think fighting should be explained. So the way that I like to think about fighting is you're always going to have an opponent, and your opponent's always going to be trying to do something. So whether it's jiu-jitsu and they're trying to armbar you, or whatever their A game is, or whether it's MMA and they're trying to punch you and take you down. Your opponent's always going to be there, and your opponent's always going to do something, and you can't just do what you want to do. You have to take into account that you have an opponent. Now, it's not about stopping your opponent from doing what they want to do. It's about taking advantage of what your opponent's trying to do. This is one of my favorite things to think about, is how to disincentivize your opponent from trying to do something. So if we take a heavy leg kick, for example, maybe we've got a leg kicker. On one hand, it seems like, man, this sucks. I'm getting kicked in the leg a whole bunch. They're real good at leg kicks. Like I'm just eating them and this is the worst. But on the other hand, it's an opportunity. How's an opportunity? Because you've got your opponent standing on one leg. Quite often they throw that hand. So you've got a one-footed opponent throwing their hand away from their face, standing in front of you. If you can take advantage of these moments in the fight when your opponent is doing something, then you can come out on top if you have the right game plan. Maybe your opponent's a power puncher. So if your opponent's primary tool is a power cross, then maybe you need to use the right tool at the right time to diffuse his game. And we can take advantage of him when he's throwing that right cross. Maybe we use lateral movement or head movement, fakes and feints, takedowns, kicks, whatever your tool is that you're going to use to dismantle that right cross. Using that weapon is going to disincentivize them from whatever tool you're going to use. You only use it to try and disincentivize them from throwing that right cross anymore. Imagine if you're in a jiu-jitsu match and every single time you tried to armbar me, I picked you up, I stacked you, and then I passed your guard and armbarred you. If that happened every single time you try to throw up an armbar, you'd probably stop throwing up the armbar pretty quick. Same as if they throw a leg kick and you punch them in the head every time, they're probably going to stop throwing that leg kick pretty soon. Whichever fighter can make the better adjustments in a fight is going to come out on top. And that to me is what fighting is about. It's about making the right adjustments at the right time to exploit your opponent. It's not about stopping them. It's not about not letting them do it and only doing what you plan to do at the start. It's about exploiting what they're trying to do and then making the right adjustments to make you the more successful fighter. It's really important to know that even the best fighters in the world, every single fighter has habits. And anyone who has habits has exploitable habits. Just because it seems like they're unbeatable, that's not the case. There's always the right tool to diffuse their habits. So this isn't real helpful if you don't take it to make it practical. If you just think about this, it's not going to help you get better at fighting. So what we need to do is we need to use this practically. So what I want you to do is maybe pay a bit more attention next time you're rolling or sparring and see what you get caught with the most. Then I want you to take that home, get your notebook out, write down what you're getting caught with, and then brainstorm counters to that. You can't always wait for the coach. You need to do some of the thinking yourself. And how this is going to work is you'll try those counters next time in sparring. You come back and you evaluate, did that work, did that not work? If it did work, keep doing it. If it did not work, why not? Make some more adjustments. Adjustments are what makes good fighters. So there you have it, guys. That's what I think fighting is about. It's not necessarily about stopping your opponent. It's about disincentivizing them from doing what they want to do. So take this information, it's super handy, and use the practical point. Make yourself a better fighter. If you like this video, then please, same as always, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate your comments that you guys leave a lot of the time. Share it around to any friends. If you want to hit us up on the socials, then here's our social media links. I appreciate you all, and I hope you appreciate this video. I'll see you next time.